watching a breakdown. Well, not even a breakdown. I'm watching Floyd Mayweather Sr. say, "If Conor McGregor fights dirty, we're gonna sue him." And here's what I have to say about that. Look, man, the only reason they talk about it like this is because everybody in Floyd camp knows. They know. And no, not just in Floyd's camp. Everybody who's anybody knows that if this was a real fight, Floyd could have all of his goons, everybody on his team. All Conor McGregor needs is one other dude named Dylan Dennis, and they'd kill, not beat. They could murder in a real fight every last one of them. No contest. They'll take him down, and they all go into Sizzler. Conor would be up there, you know, putting them to sleep with stuff they ain't never seen before. And Dylan Dennis, he is a jiu-jitsu monster. You see those dudes? You see that dude with the blonde hair? That tie-dyed blonde, the dyed bleach blonde? That's what it is, the bleach blonde. That the juice heads were all getting mad at? That dude was Dylan Dennis. And he is a jiu-jitsu machine. Come. Oop.
Oop. The belly of the beast.
Awesome.
You're full. You're the loaded supply line.
Awesome. Well, then just let me know when you need it. You're gonna need all the stuff. I'll reload you when you get back. Just helping my parents out real quick. They needed my they play Ingress, and I've created what is essentially a bank alt on my phone for my parents. I don't know if that's illegal or whatever. Not that I care. I'm waiting for virtual reality, augmented reality games. What is a virtual reality, augmented reality game? Yeah, I understand that you don't just, I've heard of, I know exactly what that is, Tim. Thank you for telling me. Yes, we're right on the same page. Yes, very much. Yeah, I understand why you're not just, yes, indubitably, sir. Augmented reality is Ingress, Pokes, other games of that type where it's like, there's a Charmander over that hill. That's augmented reality. Virtual reality, we all know what virtual reality is. And so, combining augmented reality and virtual reality games yeah, they're gonna, if Conor McGregor fights dirty, they're gonna sue him. Of course. There's a reason why Conor went over to boxing and Floyd didn't come over to MMA. Because we all know who'd really get straight killed in that fight. Straight killed. And do you know who would care about Floyd getting Michael Venom paged in an MMA fight? Nobody. Because Floyd beats women. Nobody cares about him. Nobody. I mean, people are like, yeah, but when you've been convicted 5 times, maybe only 4 times, but either way, that's splitting hairs at that point. Multiple domestic abuse charges, convicted. This isn't just the trial. These are all convictions. These are matter of public record. Convictions. 4 of them. I think it might be 5. Then he's got another 2 that mysteriously disappeared. You know why? Money or threat of further violence. I'm not a fan of Floyd at all. I'm not really the hugest Conor McGregor fan either. Because, like, I think Demetrius Johnson, people say, one reason I'm not the biggest Conor McGregor fan is because I'm a Demetrius Johnson fan. I was going to say DJ, and I was like, nobody knows who that is. You still don't know who Demetrius Johnson is. because he's an unknown fighter, but he's the best fighter alive right now. Screw John Jones. Johnny Boney Joni. John Jones, he could be, some people say he's pound for pound #1 GOAT. But the thing is about Johnny, is, excuse me, even though we talk about him being GOAT, until this second steroid debacle is cleared up, it's all moot, dog. It's all moot. And even if it was a hit job done by the UFC, I don't think it was. Because we all know that Malky's fighters are dirty. Some of them have straight come forward and admitted to doing roids. I tend not to believe people, and I believe promoters even less. I'll do this. I will assign a probability, because I believe in this thing called the law of averages, and once it starts to sway from the law of averages, I'm going to have to look out and, you know, figure out what's going on by doing some further research. And you should see my bathroom right now. Quick aside, I was scrubbing, grouting it yesterday and cleaning it up. And you should also see the tile upstairs. More grout, scrubbing. Oh, ooh, it looks nice. You could literally eat off my tile, dog. You could literally eat off my tile. No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Yesterday, after I finished cleaning my floors, it was just like a giant plate, man. Giant plate fresh out the dishwasher. How to do it? Bleach, dog! Bleach! I bleached it. Strong bleach move. Heavy on the bleach. Heavy on the bleach, man. But let's get back to Malky and why I don't believe people. It's called the law of averages. As soon as I start to think that it's straying from the law of averages, I get this little skeptical hippopotamus face going on like, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I'm really sure that happened. Yeah, totally. I believe that on any level. Do we still have... Oh, yeah, we don't have auto night vision. Actually, we're just going to do 10 here. And when, you know, a fighter gets flagged and gets flagged and gets flagged and he's out there hanging out with the dudes that Johnny Bunny Joni may say he turned over a new leaf, but here's something I know about turning over new leaves. If you really want to turn over a new leaf, you can't hang out with the dudes that encourage that behavior before you turned over your new leaf. That's the truth, man. And you want to know what? I know that from experience because I've done it. Woo! Woo! I'm glad that thing got stuck. I just knocked all my paints over. Usually, this look speed's fast enough. Let's see if we got a higher look speed. Ooh. Done. That's crisp. That's pretty crisp. We still way up there? That is... Nice. It's not that I dislike Malky as a person or anything, or I'm like, you know, he's a bad dude. That's his job to do what he does. And even if he is encouraging his fighters to take banned substances that give them unfair advantages, I think that's his job as a promoter, dog. I think that's the fighter's job. Like, no, I don't do that. Or be like, yeah, hook it up. Depends on what kind of fighter it is. Depends on whether the fighter will be like, of course, hand me those steroids, or they're gonna be like, no, dude, what are you talking about? But that's the manager's job. He's the guy that's like, of course I need to give him to him. Of course. He's the guy that, you know, makes sure he gets through camp on time. Make sure he gets his vitamins, we'll call them. His vitamins and supplements. And they want to make money. And you know how you make money? You get a champion. You know what John Jones is? He's a champion. Undoubted. Unquestioned. But this throws a huge question mark in there. Like, did he really do anything in his career ever? Ooh, Night Raptors, 2 of them. Ooh, this is gonna be bad for me. I'm about to. Ooh. No, you guys, you get out of here. You guys get out of here. We're gonna play this game called the Night Raptor game. Fly over here. Now a touchdown. Now wait for them. There they are. Whoop. What's up, Doc? This is what we call the advantage of speed. There he comes. Ooh, that one was close. We'll pop in a health kit here. Silly little low-level craft. No, oh, they got stuck up on there. Here. Ooh, he almost got me. Look at that. That one almost got me, son. Ooh, this is not good. Where'd it be? Are we back? I hope we're back. You guys missed a pitch battle because I disconnected. I really need to get off Comcast and off what I have. My internet drops all the time. And Comcast is a monopoly. Don't let people try to fool you. Comcast is a monopoly. In the internet field, we have monopolies, even though we're not technically supposed to. Google's a monopoly. YouTube's kind of a monopoly. There's a lot of things monopolizing networks here. And then Comcast is a straight up monopoly. It is the only game in town in many towns. And then they know it and they act like it. How do I know this? Because I know people on the inside, man. I know people that are working it for a job, man. I know people that do it. And it's a great job for them. But put it this way, I hear little birdies, and these little birdies tell me things about the way Comcast treats its customers. I hear little tweet, 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 tweet. That's very interesting. You don't say. Comcast does that? How very curious. It's like when that's also how I found out how Intel worked. A little birdie come up to me and go tweet, 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 tweet. I'm like, oh really? Oh really? Really? You don't say. You don't say. Well, how fascinating is that? Just beep, 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 right there in my ear. Little birdie. Peep by my doorstep, singing sweet songs. We screw the customer over. That's my Comcast song. You ever see that Nicolas Cage scene where he's like, "You don't say! You don't say!" He's all crazy-eyed and stuff. You know what's happening now. Now we're on the same page. That's what I do when I find out about stuff that Comcast and the like does. Oh, you don't say! You don't say! And then my buddies who may or may not be on the inside. And one note, my buddy does do his best to deliver great service to his customers and make them happy. And most of the customers are extremely happy. But every once in a while, he lights on my shoulder and ooh, you don't say. He's not revealing any, like, this is just like, man, tough day at work. Customer was mad, yelled at me for 3 hours. He's like, I can't really get into what we did contractually wise, but I hear about when my dude talks about people getting mad at him and screwing up, because my other buddy also works in tech. He repairs computers, and so they'll trade stories like, you know, this happened today and it was not awesome. And yeah, he doesn't get into hard numbers, but he gets into like people complaining, and he knows. When he first told me, he's like, Timmy, I've accepted a job for possibly the most evil company on the planet. I'm like, who, Monsanto? He's like, no, Comcast. That's pretty close. Pretty close. But here's the thing. Then everybody would be like, well, why is it so evil? Well, it's because they're, like I said, they're a monopoly, and they know it, and they act like it. Unreasonable charges, unreasonable service for the charges they give you, unreasonable customer service. Everything is terrible for them, with them. They here in my town, I'm on the same Comcast line as like this whole block, man. And I get throttled because of it, and all sorts of bad stuff happens because Comcast doesn't set up the networks like other people do. The few other competitors. We had a competitor come around, and I tried to talk my family into it because I'm like, yo, let's get rid of this Comcast. But they weren't. I wish my family was around when the people came by. It was a cute girl. Couple dudes. One of those dudes was big. You know, I'm not usually intimidated by people, but that dude clearly worked out. He was huge, dude. Freaking huge, man. Like, he had like another like one of these on me, dog, like a full arm length. I was like, oh shit. Look at the size of that guy. Holy shit. I'm like, he's standing outside, and I'm standing a few inches up on my doorstep, and I'm still looking up at him. Oh, look at the size of this guy. He's crazy. Like, he didn't work out like, wasn't working out like The Rock, but he also wasn't working out like my homeboys who don't. So, he's somewhere in between. He had some meaty arms. I was like, look at those forearms, dog. You can do some damage with those. I think the dude gave me some weird looks at the end because I was all just sizing him up like, look at that! Whoa! It's just something I do. Oh yeah, I was gonna come over here and craft bullets. Just look at the size of people from time to time, and I like to envision the martial damage they could do if they were trained. I'm like, oh, if only we taught him martial arts, he'd be unstoppable. This is what I think. I'm like, man, then that doesn't exactly translate. Part of the reason why I'm really good at martial arts is because I have really high recognition and ranging and accuracy. Especially in sword fencing. My speed, timing, power, and accuracy in sword fencing is off the charts. I'm tooting my own horn, but it's not the same for striking. My accuracy and timing for striking is pretty alright, but my power, I could work on that. There's another reason I went to grappling, and it's because my kicks don't even hurt a fly. I gotta get a heavy bag and throw like thousands of kicks. But fencing, oh man, I was hanging out with a couple friends. I had two of my boys. I did some straight fruit ninja business, except for I didn't miss anything. Not a one. I hit them all. I had two people throwing them at me. I hit every last one of them. I didn't miss nothing. Nothing! I could pick flies out of the sky with my fencing weapons. Like I would, with my sword, I would clean the flies that I'd killed off the blade. And flies and animals react in like 1/70th of a second, they say. Well, 1/70th of a second ain't fast enough to stop them from getting wrecked by my strikes. 1/70th of a second is way too long for my fencing strikes. If you're in that reaction range, sorry, bro. Sorry. I've just been acting like a maniac my entire life. I'm pretty sure my striking speed has gone down. That was when I was training 2.5, 3 hours every day. Yeah. Not even flies could stop my strikes. They didn't have fast enough reactions. I mean, I'm stop tooting my own horn. It's just when I think about that, when I think about people being good at martial arts, it doesn't always translate directly across from like, dude, he's huge. He could just inflict damage. Maybe he's not maybe he's not like that. Maybe his presence of mind, what Miyamoto Musashi calls his Munen Muso. It's the ability for your thoughts and your actions and your spirit to all be simultaneously moving in the same motion. Miyamoto Musashi calls it the highest accord of existence. Maybe his unity of movement isn't very high. Maybe his feet and his brain and his arms and his torso and his soul move in different timings from each other. And that's the real wild card. Because I think if you get somebody who understands his thoughts, his feelings, and his actions to be unilaterally the same in the same moment, I think he'll beat somebody who doesn't experience the same unilateral thought and process. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna ask Robin Black about that. The theory of Moon and Muso. That your thoughts and your actions, and you know, there's many ways to put it. Mental dispensation, feelings. I like to call it the spirit. Partially because I was raised. Oh balls, that is not what I was looking for. Partially because I was raised religious, and partially because just pick your nose on stream. Yeah. Now that time was actually me just picking my nose. There was no face itching there. I thought we had a little hanger on. It turns out he weren't there. You know when you breathe out and what's up, dog? You know when you breathe out and you just feel a little something flapping in the wind? In the wind. No, it's still there. I'll get it later. Oh. That, you know, flapping in the wind ain't nearly as bad as the cartilage in my face. That drives me crazy. It's like having ants on the inside of my skin, just running around on the inside of my nose right here. It's horrible. That's just, you know, like when I breathe out, someone goes. That's not nearly as bad as ants in my nose, because that is horror. I hate it. It's horrible. It's terrible. I tell you, it's just terrible. Excuse me. If you haven't watched the Robin Black where he talks about Polynesian navigators and goes a little bit crazy, you should watch it. It's pretty great. What are the Polynesian navigators? What did I just say? I said Polynesian navigators. I think I didn't mean what I said. These dudes would look at the ocean and they'd recognize changes in the water by just staring at the ocean, all like, oh yeah? Okay. That's what the Polynesian navigators did. Fencing and martial arts. Hand-to-hand martial arts. Sword fencing. You can recognize the tides, the way the tides are turning. You can sit there and stare and be like, alright, I got it. I don't even know why I still had my helmet on. But yeah, Polynesian navigators. I was talking to one of my homeboys about grinding, and he really likes grinding. I used to really like grinding in games, but I already got the grind in real life, dog, so I don't like grinding in games anymore. Because I'm grinding it in life. I already got a grind, and I'm already grinding hard, so I don't need it anymore. I don't need that grind. I'm already grinding. I'm grinding out hard. You here with me. We on it. We on that grind, dog. We on that grind game. Oh. I'll be on it all day, man. I'll be on it all night. That crypto night. No, but really, I do already have a grind. And I'm gonna get another grind. And when you're grinding, you don't need more grinding. When you're already slogging it, you don't want to start another journey where you're just straight slogging it. It's too much slogging in life, man. And then it's funny, some people love the grind. They don't got no grind, and I'm not, bagging on them. That's just the way life is for some people. And some people, they've got more of a grind in their soul. They'd rather play it. They just like games like that, But it ain't for me. It ain't for me. I wanna be. It ain't for me. Can we really? Forever, forever, forever young. I wanna be forever young. I wish my friend would have called the cops on her ex. One of my friends got abused by her ex, and now he's trying to turn it on her and say, "Whoa, she cheated on me real quick. She didn't." He was giving me grief about it the other day, like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I thought he was talking about them getting divorced. I was like, "Man, I didn't even know. I thought y'all was going to counseling." And if I knew it was that rough, I would have been like, "Yo, bro, chill out. It's about to go bad for you. It's about to go south." But no, he was trying to grieve me about something that never happened. That kind of cheesed me off. If I look him in the face again, I might punch him in the face. You don't play those games with me. I don't play that. Other people play that. I don't. Don't play that with me. It's not going to end well. Don't play games with me, and everything's going to be great. Play games with me. Ooh. What you made the devil mad. So I do not. So a lot of people mess around with a lot of things. Do you know who doesn't do that? This guy. I don't mess around. I don't play games. I play video games and no other games. That's the end of the list. Cool. We need to go get more iron. I don't play social power games because I don't believe in social power. I believe in one kind of power, and that's martial power. Either you have martial power or you have no power. There's only one kind of power in this world. You might say fiscal. Nope. Doesn't matter. Because money only matters until people start shooting. And there's only one thing that really puts the rubber to the road in the world. I'm not talking about political discourse here. I'm talking about making how we really bring change to the world and how we've historically brought change to the world. I don't agree with it, and I think we're kind of morally bankrupt for this being the way it is, but it is the way it is. It's martial power. The ability to blow the other guy up harder than you has been the way the world has run since we started recording history. I just don't think it's right. No, just because it's the way we've been doing it, don't mean it's the correct way. It don't mean it's the correct way nearly. Also, it's what keeps us in line as civilians. You might say the laws, yeah. And you know what the law uses to keep you in line? Martial power. That's called the police. It's called the sheriff's office. The judge is the only person in that line that doesn't actually use any martial power on you. Your whole correctional process is an exercise in martial power. There was some dude who was talking about how interactions are power. That's because he's never had somebody in neon belly and force feeding them elbows. But I could kill this guy right now and he wouldn't be able to do anything about it. He wouldn't think the same about running things. You might say that's an awfully good surmisation, but I ain't surmising nothing. We ain't surmising nothing. The only thing that makes the law work is guys with guns show up and throw you in a cage. And I'm not saying that's wrong, because that's the only way our society actually can function. Sad to say it, that's literally the only way it's going to work for us. Literally the only way it's going to end up working for us is that. So yeah. You kind of gotta have stuff like that in a society that's in an imperfect place like this. Yo, what's up?
Nope. Can you get off of, can I borrow your phone back real quick?
Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah.
I might have to,
Oh, here, let me
get something back.
There you go.
I'll bring it right back down.
Thanks.
Oh.
The only reason that the police force works is because martial power. That's it. Somebody breaks the law and you're like, no, come with us. No, these guys don't have guns. They don't have the right to lock you up, to put you in chains, literally. They don't have that ability. You're like, no, and you're gonna punch them in the face. I wouldn't. But that's me, and I'm the exception. I'm not the rule. I'm the exception in most cases. And yeah. They just start swinging on the cops. Like, oh, no, I'm not going to a cage. Here, hold on to these hands for me. And then they'll just start opening up. But yeah, I'm sure you understand the point I'm trying to make here. Actually, maybe not. We'll get deeper. Certain philosophers think that when you use words on people, you gain power over them, and in a certain aspect, but only to the point where they get mad and then punch you in the face. And then all that matters there, again, is martial power. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying those actions are moral. It's just reality is amoral sometimes. People's actions are amoral sometimes. That's the way it is. Yeah. Oop. Hey, Padre. All right, back. Oh, man. We don't want to fly that way. We don't want to fly into the comm center in this thing. This thing is not a comm center fighter. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's a crash part of the Titan that I never explored because dropship. I don't want to go over there because those dudes have rockets, bro. Rockets are actually super hazardous to my vehicles. If I had a better weapon, I'd infiltrate them, but I don't. I don't! It's my low! Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Man, when I was that broke, I couldn't picture this. This one's going out to all the people who called the cops on me. When I was hustling in front of that building, I was just trying to feed my daughter. Baby, baby. It was all a dream. Used to read Word Up magazine. Bumping. Something in Heavy D up in the limousine. I forgot that dude's first name. So I didn't listen to rap back then. Man. Those people. I just giggling about something. Just, ugh. I know so many people that are complete megalomaniacs. Everybody in my generation seems to think that they are the best thing since sliced bread. None of them are just like, no, I'm just some dude, you know, just like a guy, does things. I like these things. They're like, no, I read the best things. No, I know. No, I know all of the things I do, they're the best of all the things. That's it. That's all I do. I only do the best things. And I'm the best. That's why I do the best things. And that's so many people's mindset in my generation. It's not even funny. I'm like, yeah. It's because they haven't really done anything in their entire existence. So they just think they're so great. They all think they have climbed the mountain Iwato of Higo, and they are the mountain Iwato of Higo, which is at the beginning of the book. Miyamoto Musashi's Book of Five Rings. It talks about climbing the mountain Iwato of Higo and paying homage to heaven. That's important. Do the prerequisite work. If you're not doing the prerequisite work, you're just setting yourself up to fail. Any good D&D character needs prerequisites, and I would take more than they ask for, because that'll make your character even better. Anything, you need to do the prerequisite work. I gotta cover the tech tree. Unlock. Undock. Oh, we're 10? Sweet! We can make a mining vessel now. We can make my first level mining vessel. Oh. Yep. I don't really try to get into the reasoning why people do this, that, or the other thing. What I do, though, is just try to take everything people say with a grain of salt. Because everybody will tell you that they're the greatest. That they've been and done more than the most interesting man in the world, Amerigo Vespucci, and Christopher Columbus. I'm gonna go say bye to my parents. Ooh! 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 Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! I don't know what the leg's about. Oh, buddy. Oh, my leg hurts. I was sitting wrong on it. I want to say goodbye to my family. Bye, Mom and Dad. Have fun, work. Well, actually, they're going up. They're going up north. I don't want to get a job I like. I just want to get a job. Be a job I hate. I don't care. What? No, it's not that loud. Takes my home away. So much. My buddy was like, how well did the games play? Oh, they didn't give me any money for dishwashing tablets. Looks like I'm washing all my dishes by hand. Oh well. Que sera, sera, right? You're just gonna do all the dishes by hand. It's fine with me. Oh, I got a dump. Yeah. Yep. Don't let nobody tell you anything. Everybody I know thinks they're the hottest shit since hot shits and sliced bread. That's just because they got their head up their own ass and they're egotistical. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, man. They're gonna put you down every fucking day of your life, man. It's because there's some shit wrong with them. Ain't got dick to do with you. Don't listen to them. Don't let it get to your head. Keep on doing whatever you're gonna do. And while they're busy, I'm so great. You're gonna become great. They're gonna be busy laughing about how fucking superior they are. And then one day they're gonna wake up and wonder how you got to be orders more successful than they are. They're like, how did you do it? Like, the whole time you were laughing about how great you were, I was working on a goal. You know what? My goal paid off. You know what? Disparity in effort, motherfucker. Keep on laughing about how great you are. That also was a nose pick. Just, I think it's important to distinct. Bring a distinction. I'm gonna take a break. The morning stream's over. I'm gonna go wander around and clean up my house. You should see my tiles. You can eat off my tiles, dog. You could have a baby eat off my tiles, dog. Somebody that doesn't even have a formed immune system could eat off my tiles. I'm checking out the new patch in Empyrean because I think they put a new map in. I'm pretty sure this sector map's new, and we'll figure it out. Anyways, have a good one.